How's it going, guys? My name is TJP, and welcome back to another NHL 22 Franchise Rebuilding Challenge. So, we haven't done one of these, and I saw that they have an option for this in NHL 22, an Expansion Team Rebuild Challenge. Now, I can only add one team, so I was trying to add a team, and it seems like it's a little bit buggy, the menus, so I just went with the default team. I didn't really change anything, so it's just going to be the Expansion Team. So, essentially, we're just going to let the team, to see if you draft a team, and we'll have a few seasons to see if we can bake this team. Well, Stanley Cup would be a great thing, but the odds of that happening slim to none. But maybe you can get in the playoffs at the very least. So we're gonna see our best, see how we can do with this challenge. So if you guys enjoy the content, leave a like and subscribe. Let me know down in the comments of the video. Check out my social down in the description. Got a playlist down below containing other NHL 22 franchise content, and check out my channel in case you guys like content from me. And yeah, with that being said, let's get on with the gameplay. So we're going to the off-season draft. So again, expansion draft. I kind of want to see what it looks like, but we are not going to actually do it. So, you have... Okay, so let's just see in case you guys are curious. As the expansion, you'll have to select one player from every NHL team for a total of 30 players. You must draft a minimum 14 forwards, 9 defensemen, and 3 goalies. So, I can basically... I have to pick one player from every team. Interesting. Okay. Making a pick. So, I just select team, or I could auto-generate picks. I'm kind of curious, so I could just, pick... I want to see something. Okay, so it's essentially, guys that, aren't, protected, which makes sense. Okay, so for example, I could take Manson if I wanted to. Okay, I'm just going to let the CPU do this, though, because I kind of want it to be, a surprise, so we're going to, see what happens here, and see what team we end up with. So I'm just going to sim the entire, auto-generate picks. I'll just sim the entire draft. So we'll just do that, see what team we end up with here. So I guess that is the... These are the people that we picked. Okay, interesting. Alright, let's take a look at the squad. So, do we have I don't know if we have a pick or not. Probably not. But I kind of want to see what the team is going to be looking like. So, I don't think I could view it in the offseason. I guess we could take a look at stats and stuff. I'll just wait till the off season ends. So let's just we're not gonna have any free agents since it's an expansion team. Draft picks, I highly doubt we'll have that, but you never know. Maybe we will, and if we do, we'll just take whoever's there. So let's let's just sim a day. All right. So pro scout on the line. Alright, where are we at here? NHL entry draft. I don't know. Do we have any picks? No, we don't. Okay, that makes sense. So we'll just sim the entire... Wait, sim to pick number 2. Oh, we do. Sim to pick number 2, baby. Oh, yeah. Holy shit. We do have a pick. Okay, I didn't think we'd have a pick. Well, I'm just going to take this guy, Jordan Lindzen. We could take William Eklund too. He usually ends up being pretty good. McTavish, Clark. Ooh, there's some good guys here. But let's go with Jordan. We'll go with Jordan Lindzen. Do we have another pick? Pick 36. I'll just simulate this entire thing. And let's just see what we end up with. Okay, so there's the guy. Those are our picks that we have. Pretty solid stuff. So that is totally fine. I mean, I guess we end up in the... Yeah, this is the 2021-2022 season. Okay, nice. All right, so resign phase. I don't know if we're going to have anybody to resign, but we might. There's a chance that we do have some guys that are going to be up for re-signing, potentially. Lindzen, we're going to offer him a contract, obviously. I'll probably just end up signing my my guys, the guys I just drafted. We're going to definitely make trades. Why do we have this guy? Okay, no. We are trading him. Holy cow. Alright, there's definitely going to be some moves we need to make, especially if we want to clear up cap space and have some good players. So, I guess we'll just simulate the free agency, though. So, we're way over the cap, so I kind of want to make some trades, so I'm just kind of looking at our roster and seeing who's making a ton of money. Subban's making $9 million. I mean, that's not very attractive. There's a lot of guys here that are making so much money. This guy, definitely want to move. So I'm going to see if there's a couple trades we can make to clear up some cap space and see if we can sign any good players. Okay, I just flipped that guy that was making so much money, Little, for a 7th round pick from Winnipeg, so thanks. All right, Kyle Okposo, Andrew Ladd, 2 seconds to the round pick to Seattle for Cole Lind. Mainly a salary dump, but he's also a nice little young player that could potentially develop into something good. All right, I just traded away PK, Subban, Alex Henrique for Nick Paul, 4th and 5th round pick from the Senators, kind of just to clear up some cap space. So now I can actually do some free agency signings. The guy I'm looking at, there's a couple guys. Well, we could try to get Ovechkin. He is out there. I mean, I could offer him a contract. If I could get him for 3 years, and he wants to go to Toronto though. 3 years, $8.1 million. Would he accept that? I don't think so, but we're gonna give him an offer. There's a few other guys out here that we could potentially try to sign. I'm kind of curious to see what goalies are out there. If there's any good goalies. I didn't even see what goalies I had on my team. Probably should check, but Ovechkin's the main guy. I'm going to also throw a contract at Dougie Hamilton, so we're going to go with him as well. Throw him a contract. He is getting offered a ton of money, so we're going to throw him like about a 4-year deal, maybe in the ballpark of $8.15 million, and see if he accepts that. Be cool if we can get both of them, but if we can't, it's all good. Let's advance a day and see what happens. All right, so we couldn't get Dougie Hamilton, and we couldn't get Ovechkin. Damn, that sucks. All right, well, at the very least, we do have some money to work with now, which is good. So maybe not this free agency, but maybe the next free agency we could potentially do something. I'm kind of curious to see our trading block, just to see like our depth chart, how many people we have here. Yeah, I do need some wingers, so if I can get like a couple wingers, maybe that'd be nice. Just some guys on like 1-year deals, maybe, or if there's anyone else that's kind of decent out there we could potentially sign. So I'm just gonna see if there's anybody out there I could sign to some like short-term deals. So I'll make some offers, and if anything shows up, you'll see it. Otherwise, we'll go to our first season. All right, just signed a couple guys on some 1-year deals. So Ian Cole, we got him. We got Nick Foligno on a 1-year deal. Jace Harry-Luck, I offered him a 2-year deal because he's 25, so maybe he could become a little bit better. But I tried to offer Jan Mark a contract. He goes to the Knights, but that's fine. So I think I'm just going to call it there to simulate the rest of the offseason and actually show you guys, just go to the first season to show you guys the roster that we have. Okay, so let's take a look at the roster. So this is the team that we actually have. All right, so we've got John Klingberg. We've got Devin Taves, Christopher Tanev, Gustav Nyquist, Jason Zucker, Eric Cernak, Nick Foligno we picked up, Ian Cole we picked up, Evan Bouchard, Jack Studnicka, Cole Lind, Steven Lorentz, Anthony Greco, Riley Barber, Reese Johnson, Jonah Gajovic, Parker Kelly, Aiden Dudas. That's our team. It's not very good, which is fine. I mean, we're an expansion team, so that makes sense. But we also have our goalies, which I need to show you guys. So we have Fleury, which is interesting. I guess we somehow were able to draft him, so I'm cool with Marc-Andre Fleury being our goalie, and then our backup is Cam Talbot. Okay, I mean, the goalies aren't too bad. Yeah, I don't see our team being amazing, especially this season. We'll probably have a top pick, which is good. Let's take a look at the lines are terrible. We might have to look to make a couple trades. I've already made a couple trades, you guys saw, but it might have been a little bit better if I kept the guys, and maybe I should have, but I was like, you know what, let's just try to clear up some cap space and try to go for some free agents. I was like, maybe we can get Ovechkin, maybe we can get Hamilton. Couldn't get either of them, so it's fine though. It's all good. Most of these guys are not gonna be on this team anyway, but our right defense is actually pretty solid, which is cool. But yeah, I mean, we're just gonna simulate to February. Hopefully we're pretty decent, but I imagine we're going to suck, and we'll have a good pick, which, hey, there's that. So I'll see you guys once I get into February, unless there's a trade that I decide to make. All right, guys, so this is where we stand right now. We're currently sitting 7th. I guess we are in the Pacific, sitting at 45 points, near the bottom, which is fine. I thought we'd be a lot worse, though. 20-5 is actually not as bad as I thought we'd be. It would be a lot worse, but kind of curious to see what the team's looking like and how we're doing before we potentially make some trades. It seems like we struggle offensively, I can tell you that much. I mean, when James Van Riemsdyk is your best offensive option, there's, well, it's kind of a problem, I guess, right? So, yeah, I mean, we do lack some talent, especially in scoring ability. So that's something we'll probably have to address. I mean, again, this team is an expansion team, and most of these guys I don't want on the team. So that's fine. We got free agency and stuff like that to look forward to. But looking at the hits, blocks, shots, giveaways, takeaways, in case you guys are curious. Nick Paul is actually doing pretty solid there. Not too bad. But, yeah, we're not very good. So that's fine. I wouldn't mind trying to trade a few of these guys here that are on some one-year contracts and try to get some draft picks for them, especially since I don't want to compete, and I'd rather just get some young guys and, you know, just try to see if we can maybe build to the draft or use those to get, you know, better players. Fleury is not having the greatest of seasons. Talbot's kind of been terrible, but okay. But then again, our team isn't really that great, so our defense is probably terrible, so that's probably why Fleury's not doing as great as you would think he would potentially be a little bit better. But in terms of goals for per game, where are we in terms of scoring? Near the bottom, 2.60 when we let up 3.32 goals against us, and that is bottom 3. Wow, the Bruins are really good. Impressive stuff. So let's see if there's a couple trades to potentially make. See if there's any guys that are going to be some free agents that we might want to look to move now and see if we can get some picks for them or young guys. So I'm going to look for a couple trades that we could potentially make here. All right, so I'm going to just deal with the Flames. So we're going to give up Ian Cole for a 3rd-round pick and a 7th-round pick from the Flames. Well, 3rd-round pick via Toronto. All right, next what I'm going to do is going to send Foligno to the Rangers for a 3rd-round pick and 5th-round pick. So I also sent up my rookie that I drafted, Jordan Lindzen. I want him to get some ice time in the second half of the season. So I think I'm done making trades, though. I think we're kind of just going to keep the team the way it is. So is he playing? I want him to play. There we go. I was like, I want him to play a game. There we go. He's going to get some time on the ice, because why not? All right, yeah, we're just going to see for the rest of the season. If there's another trade that pops up, I'll make it. Otherwise, I'll just see you guys at the end of the year. Trading Xavier Zule, 3rd-round pick, 4th-round pick, and a 6th-round pick to the Jets. We get a 2nd-round pick and a 3rd-round pick in this upcoming draft, so I'm going to do that. All right, so no surprise, I did not end up making the playoffs. The team did not make the playoffs, which is fine. It's not that big of a deal that we didn't make the playoffs. So let's just take a look at the stats. Where are the stats? There they are. So here we are. 30, 46, and 6. Not going to get the job done, right? Makes sense. Take a look at the entire league. Curious to see where we stand. The Bruins had a really nice season. Good for them. Our scoring was bottom 3. And our defense, bottom 2. 2nd worst behind the Knights. So we weren't good. 66 total points. Nyquist, my leading point getter, 53 points total. He accounted for. Riemsdyk with 26 goals led my team there. Kerfoot and Nyquist had the most assists, it seems. Okay. I was going to say Lindzen, when he played, he played 29 games. It's pretty solid. So he got some ice time second half of the season. So that's nice to see. I probably should have signed him a little bit earlier. I thought I had offered him a contract, but I guess not. Even though it said that it did offer him a contract. So I don't know why. I don't really understand why. Unless I was over the cap, and it was just like, oh, you can't sign him. But either way, he got a little bit of ice time, so he'll definitely play a lot more. 2nd season. Hits, blocks, give shots, giveaways, takeaways, all that good stuff. You guys can take a look here. Yeah, we weren't good. I probably should have traded away Fleury. Maybe we could have gotten something for him. But I did not do that. Yeah, and Talbot was terrible as well, so yeah. Okay, it's something we're going to have to address in the offseason. I wouldn't mind keeping Fleury, like, as a backup. We just got to improve our defense and improve our forwards. But good thing is we'll have a pretty solid pick. So let's just see who ends up winning the Stanley Cup. And show you guys the awards, and we'll go from there. The Toronto Maple Leafs, who picked up Alex Ovechkin, win the Stanley Cup. Not a surprise there. They had a really good team. Let's take a look at the awards. Not going to have any, but we'll just double check them quickly. Do we have any awards? We do not have any awards. So we lost the lottery. We dropped down to the 3rd pick. We were supposed to have the 1st pick, but we didn't. That's annoying, but hey, top 3 pick is still pretty good. So let's continue simming, and maybe we can get another pick. That'd be kind of cool if we can get another 1st-round pick. Maybe flip some of my picks. So we're just gonna go with our 3rd pick, I think. Actually, no. Before we do that, let's see if we could potentially trade for another 1st-round pick. We're gonna wait Christopher Tanev, and a couple seconds of the 3rd-round pick to the Senators for pick number 9 in the draft. With the 3rd overall pick, I think I'm going to go with Brad Lambert. Yeah, we're going to go with Brad Lambert. Finland. Okay, here we go. Let's take him. All right, I want to take a defenseman with this pick, so we're going to go with Jonah Piper. He can play both right defense and left defense. All right, so bunch of guys we ended up drafting. Some of those guys will not see the light of day in the NHL or in this video, but at the very least we have them, so that's cool. Resign Phase, so let's take a look here. See who is up for re-signing, and if I have to offer anybody qualifiers. Ekholm is going to be an unrestricted free agent. Same with Klingberg. Klingberg's overall definitely regressed. Paul. We're going to offer Studnicka. Probably not saying that right, so I'll just say Stud. Yeah. And also, I don't know. I'm just going to say Stud. All right, so qualify Jack. I'll just say Jack. Jack works too. We're going to qualify Costin. Lambert, we're going to offer him a contract. So we'll give him that, and that should be good. And yeah, I'm hoping like this time around we can get my rookies in earlier. So let me just offer some of you guys qualifiers and see if there's any free agents you want to go after and keep. And yeah, I'll see you guys once I'm done doing that. So John Klingberg, he wants a lot of money. I think we're just going to end up letting him walk. Tyus Ekholm, we should probably let him walk as well. Fleury doesn't want to re-sign either, which is kind of annoying. But we did sign a bunch of like our draft guys, which is pretty solid. So we're just going to go to free agency with a ton of money. Hopefully it's a pretty decent class, so maybe we can get some good buys, guys. Maybe get Fleury back. So yeah, we'll see what we can end up doing. So let's just simulate the free agency. All right, so we picked up Tomas Tatar. I kind of just wanted to sign him as a backup plan, so hopefully he's not my only headliner here. But we did get Patrice Bergeron. That's a pretty solid pickup. He's kind of old, but we got him. Tuukka Rask tried to go after him. He's going to the Sharks. Chris Letang got him, so that's pretty solid. Keith Yandel rejected the offer, so all good. But I definitely like the team. I think we already got a lot better, which is solid. And we still have a decent amount of cap space, which is pretty good. So I'm kind of curious to see what we need in terms of our positions. So I would like another goalie, and we do basically need some more forwards. So we're going to get some more wingers, actually, really. More or less going to get some right wingers, maybe get another left winger. But I want to get another goalie as well. So let's see if we can potentially fill out the rest of my team with some of these moves. All right, so I picked up Tyler Ennis, another left winger. Frank Vatrana goes to the friggin' Devils. Dustin Brown, we signed him, which is cool. And Teo Joseph, we got him as well. How much money do we have left in cap space? About 13, almost 14 million, 13.6 million, which is pretty good. But I think I might want to. I'll sign one more right winger. Is anybody good out there? I guess we could after Pavelski. He's not been thrown a contract, but I'm only going to give him a 1-year deal. So, Joe Pavelski, if you want to come onto the team, you're more than welcome to. But you're only here for 1 year, and I might trade you at the deadline. So, yeah, let's see if we can get getting him. Oh, yeah, we got Linus Ullmark for another goalie. So, let's see if we can get Joe Pavelski. No, he goes to the Islanders, which is annoying. So, honestly, I think it's fine. I'll just simulate to the start of next season. So, I'll see you guys once I'm there, unless I get a trade that I really love. Apologies for that. So let me start over here. So this is our lineup here. So we got Bergeron, Letang, our roster, I should say, Lindzen. We got Tatar, Kerfoot, Brown, Nyquist, Taves, Bouchard, Ennis. I mean, there's some talent on this team. We got Lambert, our pick right here. Some young guys, but it does drop off. So I don't know how much better we are going to be this season, but I do think the team's a little bit better. In terms of our goalies, Olmark and Talbot, it's not too bad. I'll take it. And yeah, let's take a quick look at the little the lines here. So we've got Lindzen, who's actually playing out of position because we have too many centers, but that's fine. And our first line is pretty good, pretty solid. Our second line's okay. Third line's not too bad, and our last line is, yeah, it's there. It's there. In terms of our defensive lines, we could probably use some work on our defense line. So maybe we might make some trades at near the deadline, like in the middle of the season, to try to improve our defense, since it's not really that great. So that's something to look at. So yeah, but I'm just gonna simulate to about February. If there's a move that I want to make, you'll see it. Otherwise, we'll probably look to make a couple trades to try to improve our defense. I might do this trade with the Wild, actually. It just popped up. So I could get rid of Alexander Kerfoot. We get back Jonas Brodin, so that does improve our defense, and we have a surplus of centers, so that's fine. And we have to give a 3rd-round pick, beat a 4th-round pick in return. I think I'll do this deal. Okay, so we're like at the end of January, and, you know, I love how this game is obsessed with going on 7-game win streaks and then losing 6 in a row. But we are playing a lot better this season. Currently sitting 5th ranked. We're in the hunt for sure. So we are playing pretty solid. So I can't be mad about that. And it's weird that Chris Letang has the most points on my team. Must have been an injury. Maybe that's why. But let's take a look at the team stats here before we do anything. So in terms of in the entire league, where are we sitting at? 2.85 goals per game, which is around, I'd say, the middle, right? No? Actually, no, it's not. It's near the bottom. Our defense, however, has been very good. Top 5 in terms of goals against. That's pretty interesting. All right. So, yeah, Bergeron's he's missed some games, so that doesn't really help. We've had a few injuries. Again, I'm playing with injuries on for this rebuild. Probably could have turned them off, and maybe that would help us out a little bit. But the young guys, though, how about Jordan Lindzen leading my team in scoring? Solid stuff there. Brad Lambert's doing his thing out there. He's scratched, though, right now, which is kind of annoying. But that's fine. I mean, the team's playing pretty well. We're doing pretty good. There might be a move we could maybe make to make this team a little bit better. Maybe try to get another defenseman or more scoring, because I actually feel like our scoring has kind of been disappointing. It's actually our defense has actually been pretty solid, and you guys see the hits, blocks, giveaways, takeaways. Goalies, how we doing there? Talbot's been excellent, so he's had a much better season. And Linus Olmark, who's supposed to be my starter, is now no longer really my starter, although he's been okay. But Talbot's been great, so that's good to see. Do we want to make a trade? We can look. Let's see what's out there. All right, I have no idea if this trade's going to go through or not. So if it does, Reimsdick, Nyquist, 3 first-round picks for Shen, Buknovich, Yakupov, and Kukan. So Dean Kukan, Pavel, and then Braden. Then we got this guy Isla, who I guess he's like some kind of like rookie. So there we go. We did that. That is a huge trade. And yeah, the reason I did that, those guys were expiring. Don't know if I want to keep them. So it might mess up our chemistry, but we will see. I possibly could have gotten Riley O'Reilly. The only thing with getting him is that he would have been a free agent, so I would have had to re-sign him. And yeah, I kind of wasn't really in the mood to try to re-sign people. So yeah, I think this team could be pretty good. Hopefully we can continue to play well. That's the only move I'm going to make this season. I look to make another trade in the off season, or the final season. Might do a trade then. But yeah, I'm just gonna sim the rest of the season. Hopefully we play well. So I'll see you guys once from there. I think we ended up making the playoffs. We're 44-38, sneaking in. Guys, I'm looking at our look at our standings. look at this. The Knights were at 91 points. In any other, thing, I don't know. I feel like every other conference division is not that good. Ours is, ridiculously good. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. But, yeah, we ended up making the playoffs. So let's just simulate a day. And, yeah, we're taking on the Canucks. So we're going to stop simulation. So, in our second season, we have gotten to the playoffs. That's solid. I don't think we're going to win, but you never know. There's always a chance that we could. They were 50-27-5. We were 44-38. So, nice season for us. Definitely some improvement there. Step up in the right direction. And Buchnevich, we traded for, ended up being the most point getter. Letang had 72. 60 for Bergeron, though he's hurt a lot of time. Lindzen wasn't too bad to be my leading goal getter, though. Shen, Tatar, not too bad. Looking at the team, I guess we sent down Lambert because he's not here. Okay, it's not the end of the world, I guess. He'll probably be up next season because he had some time. So yeah, we're trying to compete now, so that's the goal. And hits, block shots, giveaways, takeaways. You guys can take a look here. Letang was pretty solid. Lindzen was a very physical player, so Shen traded for. Broden did decent. Okay. Let's take a look at the goalies, how we did there for the most part. Olmark was good. He had a nice second half of the season. And Talbot, kind of dropped a little bit, but he still had a good year. So the goalies were really solid, so can't complain there. Let's take a look at these team stats before we head on to the playoff tree and simulated. Goals for per game. We've got... Where are we? Where are we? Probably in the middle. Yeah, bottom half, actually. Our defense, though, is very solid. Top 3 in terms of goals against per game. So we did good there. Very well. Playoff tree, kind of curious to see what this looks like. Where are we? There we are, in the bottom left corner. I couldn't find where we were. So taking on the Canucks. Should be a pretty solid series. I don't know how we did it against them in the regular season, but it doesn't matter. Let's just see if we can beat them. Game 1, simulate. How are we going to do? Game 1, we got shut out. 3-0. Nice. Game 2, we get the dub, so it's a 1-1 series. Can we go up 2-1? No, we lose 5-4. So we're down 2-1. Can we win Game 4? We actually win Game 4, so now it's a best of 3. Big Game 5 here. Can we win it? We do with the 1-0 shutout. Game 6. Can we close it out? We do. It's not 2K because if it was, you know what I would have said. We were going to a Game 7. So we actually got past the first round. So we're going to the second round of the playoffs. This is very good. I'm very happy. Okay, let's see. Taking on the Sharks. Okay. The San Jose Sharks. All right, Game 1. How are we going to fare against them? We lose 5-2. Nice. Can we win Game 2? No, we cannot. We're probably going to lose. Yep, we're going to lose the series. No, we win Game 3, though. Okay. Give me some hope. Give me some hope, EA. Nah, we're down 3-1. We win Game 5 with the 4-0 shutout. Can we force a Game 7? We actually forced a Game 7. Oh, my goodness. Can we win in 7? Yes! We win in OT! Okay. All right, we're in the conference finals, taking on the Colorado Avalanche. I did not see this coming. Okay. All right. Game 1 against the Avalanche, we lose 4-3. Okay. Game 2, we win 3-2. Can we win Game 3? No, we lose Game 3. So we're down 2-1. Game 4, we win. So it's now best of 3 again. Game 5 is clutch. We win in OT. Are we gonna win in 6 and go to the Stanley Cup? No way. Okay, Game 7. Game 7. 1 game away from the Stanley Cup. We're going to be in the Stanley Cup. No. We lost 5-1. Ah, it's so annoying. I thought we could get to the Stanley Cup. Avalanche and the Maple Leafs are back in the Stanley Cup. Of course they are. They're probably going to end up winning it, right? Oh, maybe not, actually. Nope, they ended up winning it because they had Ovechkin. Unbelievable. If I would have had Alex Ovechkin, who knows if we could have freaking won it. That's annoying. But so far, so good. Let's take a look at the awards, see if we have any. I would think we might have an award. Our season was very good this season. So, do we have anybody? No. Okay, cool. All right, let's go on to our third and final season. All right, I'm going to try this trade here with the Flames. So I'm going to trade away Jason Zucker, some picks. We're going to get Dmitry Tikhonov and Adam Ruzicka. kind of more of a salary dump trade, and it does go through. With the Capitals, I think this will go through. We're going to get Daniel Sprong, and we're also going to get Axel Johnson Fajalbi for 2 first-round picks. So yeah, pretty solid deal there. Nothing too incredible, but that is going to be pretty much it there in terms of our trades. And I think we're just going to try to see if we can sign a couple guys in free agency to fill out the rest of this roster. A bunch of guys that are going to be restricted that I would like to keep around. So the unrestricted guys, it's not that big of a deal if I don't keep them. But let's see, in terms of our goalies, Talbot, who had coming off a nice season, I wouldn't mind giving him a contract, like a cheap one if he wanted to re-sign for like $2.05 million. So if he's cool with that, I'm cool with that. If not, we can always get like another goalie. And then we got a lot of restricted guys that I like to keep around. But if I can't re-sign them, like with just a qualifier, then I don't know. We'll see what we'll end up doing. But let me just offer some qualifiers, and I will see you guys once I'm done. So Cam Talbot rejected his contract offer. I just really had a goalie that's making like a lot of money, so I'm probably just going to look to trade him. But we do sign one of our draft picks. So I guess we'll just see him at the free agency. Actually, no, I don't want to do that. I want to see if I can give some of these qualifiers that I threw to like some of the big guys here, like Sprong, Cernak, Jack, and Bouchard. Just kind of see what they're thinking. If I can get them for like 1 year, $3.4 million, that's fine. Cernak, and if I get him on like on a 1 year deal for like $4.2 million, maybe they'll accept that. The only problem is it's going to use some of my cap space up, which is not the end of the world, because like I said, I do have some cap space that could free up from trading one of my goalies that is making like a ton of money that I don't remember signing them to. So yeah, let's just offer those contracts to those guys. I think these guys will just get their qualifiers at some point. So yeah, let's just simulate to free agency and see what ends up happening. Yeah, they do end up signing, so that's good. We'll have some cap space to maybe add a couple guys here or two to the team. So I'm going to do that, and I'll see you guys once I'm there. Free agency, we have enough money right now currently to sign like one big guy, but I'm going to try to trade. There is a fine trade here. If you guys see, we have a goalie on here. I think it's Jones that's making like a ton of money. So we're going to look to move him for something. All right, I traded for Jeremy Swayman. I just traded Martin Jones and a bunch of picks. So I do get another goalie, but he's making a lot less money. So that's a pretty solid deal there, if I say so myself. So yeah, in terms of now our team needs, kind of curious just to see what our depth chart's looking like. So pretty balanced. We have a lot of defensemen, but I'm gonna see if there's. I'm just gonna offer like 2 contracts to some good players, just to like have more players. Might look to trade a couple of my defensemen as well, but a lot of those guys are young. Pasternak would be a solid pickup, but he's too much money. Zibanejad, but I have centers. I mean, I'll just throw Pasternak a contract. Why not? We'll just give him all the money that I can. How much? I'd give him $12.25 million for 7 years. David Pasternak would be a solid pickup. If I can get him, that'd be crazy. If not, I guess there's someone else that we could always like look to get, but I'm gonna throw my money at him. All right, so I couldn't get Pasternak, but I do have an offer here that I might look to make. Sorry for the barking. I apologize. But Tikhonov, who I don't think is going to play in the league, Yakupov, who I traded for as well, and then Sebastian Kosa for Brock Nelson and Cam Atkinson. So I think I'll do this trade here with the Columbus Blue Jackets. All right, I'm doing another trade here, for kind of a win-now move. So we're going to trade Piper Korzak to the Predators. We get Granlund. We get a 3rd and 4th round pick in 2020. All right, guys, 3rd and final season. Let's take a look at the roster. I'm kind of excited to see this. So Lindzen, our young guy, is up to a 90 overall. Pretty crazy, right? We still got Letang, Bergeron, Buchnevich, Shen, Broden, Granlund, Taves, Nelson, Cernak, Sprong, Tatar, Studnicka, Bouchard, Brown, Atkinson, Lynn, Lambert, Kukan. I mean, this team is definitely better. Definitely better, 100%. I think this team could be pretty good. I definitely think this team could be pretty good. Olmark's up to 89. Swayman is our backup. I'm liking this team, man. I am liking this team. Take a look at the lines. I think this team's going to be really good. Our first line is very solid with Atkinson, Bergeron, and Buchnevich. They got Lambert, Lindzen, Tatar. I like my second line is better. Well, I don't know if it's better, but it's pretty damn good. So, and then our third line's pretty solid. Our fourth line's good, just not the best fit. Our defense is looking pretty good, especially the right side. I'm really happy about that. And obviously, you guys saw our goalies. So, I think this team's going to be good. I really think we could potentially win a Stanley Cup. I think this team is good enough to win a Stanley Cup, guys. Hopefully, we can. I mean, I'm going to simulate. And if there's a move we want to make in February, you guys will see, or like near the deadline, or if there's something that pops up. But I'm keeping the team pretty much the way it is. So I'll see you guys once I'm in, like around February. In typical fashion, I'm just going to stop it here. In typical fashion, I'm thinking this team's going to be really good. Of course, we want to suck. I mean, we don't suck. We're currently ranked 5th, and we're in the hunt. But I thought this team would be a lot better. We're definitely disappointing. 21, 20, and 7. We should be a lot better. I don't know why we're only only that, but also our conference is god awful. Jeez, I don't know why. Last year it was amazing, of course, and then this year it wants to be terrible, and we're terrible too. So I don't know. We should be a lot better than what we are. It's probably injuries, has to be that. I don't know what else it could potentially be, but yeah. Let's take a look here and see what's going on in terms of the entire league. How are we looking? Are we even good at scoring the puck? Putting the puck into the back of the net? Where do we rank? We're pretty good. Not too bad. Our goals against. Wow, what the hell is going on with our defense? Our defense is terrible this year. Okay, that really doesn't make any sense, but alright, cool. Again, it's gotta be injuries. Surely, right? Lindzen's playing very well, though. That's nice to see. The young guy, he's absolutely performing like crazy. But yeah, I'm kind of just like looking at the numbers here. I don't know. Maybe it's not injuries. I don't know what it is. I guess the team just wants to be terrible. But we can't defend, so we're scoring our scoring's pretty good though, which is solid. Hits, blocks, shots, giveaways, takeaways. Honestly, Lindzen's carrying my team right now. Jordan Lindzen's carrying my team. Alright. Cool stuff. So far, not so good. Goalies, how we doing there? Olmark's struggling a little bit, and Swayman's not doing much better. In fact, he's probably doing worse, but limited time. Yeah, I'm not liking this. I'm not liking how the team is performing. I don't have confidence that we're going to make the playoffs this season, so we need to make a move. Okay, I traded Justin Falk and Ollie Matta. I got them from the Blues, and I traded away Cam Atkinson, and we traded away Thomas Tatar. I kind of risk it there. I was like, you know what, let's improve the defense. So I don't know if that move's gonna make it better. Hope for the best. We're gonna really hope for the best here. We'll see if it is going to end up being a decent fit. Maybe the defense will step it up in the second half of the season, but I'm not really too keen with how we've been playing. So let's just simulate the rest of the season. I'll see you guys at the end of the year because I'm not making any more moves. I think the season's over, and we did not make the playoffs. I think we embarrassed ourselves. So this team that was supposed to make the playoffs goes 35-12. Makes a lot of sense, right? Yep. We just decided let's lose 12 straight games, I think it was. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's kind of embarrassing. The defense was awful. We really didn't score as much as I wanted to. Kind of near the bottom, so our scoring could dip. Those trades didn't really help our defense. Yeah, we were terrible. I mean, this team sucked. We underperformed. I'm gonna hear the stats in case you guys care. Lindsay got hurt. Now, some of the guys missed some games, so that doesn't really help, but not good whatsoever. We definitely underperformed. Horrible season. Horrible way to end the video, but sometimes that's just how things work. I mean, here's the stats in case you guys want to take a look at them. Lindzen was solid, but, kind of had a bad second half of the season. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's just an embarrassing way to end it, so Don't really understand why we decided we didn't want to win, but Olmark, Swayman was terrible. Kind of an embarrassment. So, in terms of we're just simulating, show you guys the awards, and we'll close up the video. But just an embarrassment way to end this video. So the Canucks end up winning the Stanley Cup. Let's just take a look at the awards and then close up the video. So here we are. Any awards for us? Chances are no. We're not going to have any awards. I don't know why I'm even bothering to look at this, but in case you guys want to see, you guys can take a look here. And there they are. No awards. So let's close up the video. All right, guys. Well, hope you enjoyed this NHL expansion rebuild challenge. If you did, leave a like and subscribe. We're on the road to 1K, so if you could subscribe, that'd be great. We got so close in our second season. One game away from winning the Stanley Cup. I mean, going to the Stanley Cup. But, of course, you know, we're not allowed to go to the Stanley Cup. It doesn't allow me to. But, yeah, bad third season, though. I knew in the first season's like a throwaway. But the third season, that last season, embarrassing. But, yeah, sometimes it happens. So, either way, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Take care. Have a great night. See you soon.